Donald Trump back in the spotlight as the elected president and COP29 kicking off in Baku next week, let's dive into what this means for the summit. Many see a rocky start ahead, with some even calling Trump's election a disaster for climate change efforts. COP29 is often dubbed the finance COP, focusing heavily on climate finance and who's footing the bill. This is crucial because the outcomes here will pave the way for bolder climate commitments at COP30. Biden's team will be leading the talks, but if Trump decides to pull the US out of the Paris Agreement and the UNFCCC again, it could really weaken Biden's negotiating position. There's a real risk that any commitments made at COP29 could be nullified by a Trump administration. One of the biggest concerns is the new collective quantified goal for climate finance, which is vital for developing nations, especially in Asia. They're hoping to secure trillions to replace the previous $100 billion annual pledge. Historically, the US has been expected to step up here, but support has been inconsistent. If things don't change, developing countries might walk away from COP29 without any agreements on NCQG. Plus, the US could cut back on funding for essential programs like the Adaptation Fund and Loss and Damage Fund. And let's not forget the complicated US-China dynamic, which is always under the microscope at these summits. The relationship is likely to face hurdles again, reminiscent of Trump's first term. Current US climate envoy John Podesta has already strained ties with his Chinese counterpart Liu Zhenmin by linking climate strategies to trade policies. On the flip side, a Trump administration might actually give China an edge in clean tech, and less US support could allow them to reclaim the climate leadership they lost under the Biden administration. Plus, with the US backing fossil fuels now, it may invest less in technologies that are capital intensive and not fully ready for commercialization. And there may be more opportunities for Asian companies in emerging technologies like direct air capture and large-scale battery storage. I'll check back with you in 2 weeks to talk about what went down in Baku. Thank you for listening.